Okay, so now I'm inside of Concur, and you can see right here, you see this new, and if you hover over the new, you can say start a report. Okay, so I'm going to select start a report. And the first thing it's going to do is it's going to ask me to fill out some basic information about this report. And what we're asking everybody to do is for the report name, we want you to put in a time frame. So I'm going to say April 1st to April 30th. So that's going to be the time frame for this report. The report date is going to default to today's date, and that's just fine. You don't need to update that. It then asks for a business purpose. So if you have a specific reason for incurring these expenses that's a little bit more specific, you can put that in there. If it's general, like it's just all of your April expenses, just put April expenses in there. If you have any other comments to add, you can add them in the comment field. Once you fill those fields out, you'll come down to the bottom right of the screen and you'll select Next. And at this point, you're inside of your expense report. So you see up here, this is what I named my report. And down here, we're going to eventually see all of my expenses that I'm adding. Okay? You'll see over to the right that I have 2 expenses already that are available to add into my expense report. Anybody that has a company credit card, this is where you're going to see your expenses come in, and you know that from this source. So if I hover over this, it tells me it came from my Safi Visa card. Okay? So for my first expense, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check this Rock Mill Tavern expense, and I can either drag it over to the left, or I can select Move to Current Report. And so now I'm entering my expense details for my expense I incurred at Rock Mill Tavern.
As with any change, there are bound to be some hiccups along the way, and some minor adjustments to be made. However, we hope that you have found this brief tutorial helpful. If you still have questions, please review your Concur User Guide. The Concur User Guide is a valuable resource as it contains a great deal of information to help you navigate in this new expense management system. Also be sure to check out our full Concur tutorial and frequently asked questions located on the Safi YouTube channel. If you find you still have questions after following these steps, you may contact Sandy Fisher or Shirley Hall in the Accounts Payable Department at the Safi Service Center.